Well,
Games!
non-video audio games.
Mhm.
Audio game. Oh man, this is gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah.
So, Chris, are you actually gonna be in with us?
I would assume so.
Oh, I thought you were doing raid things
just
or
finished.
something.
He's doing
Fuck
raid
yeah.
at
Well, I did
Oh.
Torghast, but my raid
Yeah.
starts at 7:45. So
Yeah, so I'm going to try and get you guys through most of a session, and then if Kyle joins, things might change a little bit.
I think Kyle's gonna be on like when he says later, he means like 10 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah, Kyle time is kind of hard to figure out. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
Because his answer is always later, and it's always like hours and hours later.
Okay. Well, I have a little thing for you guys to start out the
Of
session.
course.
As
Some lovely
is
poetry.
usual. We wait and stalk, observe and scamper. We wait and starve, listening for our master. Heavy breathing, the child comes to be. He twists and writhes, there is no beauty to be found. The body old, but he is new. The child leads, and we follow. The pigs consume, and we wait, but not for long, there is no delay. Outnumbered and matched, victory, our home secured, and dinner for our new master. Okay.
Excuse me.
So,
Concern. Dinner.
so, as we wrapped up last session, you all 5 of you that went to bed.
Yeah, it was a very cozy nap that we were gonna take in a very safe shed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
So I'm assuming that this
Yeah.
was not the case.
This was not the case, indeed.
Okay.
As you all start to proceed through your night, ignoring a little bit of that sleep schedule because the other 2 went off to sleep on their own, if we recall.
Okay.
The sleep schedule was mostly half of the night was Chris, and then a fourth of the night was Jared, and then the other fourth was kind of unplanned.
Poke Ted awake or something.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, let me grab my clipboard. It's right here. There we go.
But as what happens, I need to open Aurora. We have a little bump in the night. It will be during Chris's watch.
Fantastic.
To make things simple.
No, you're good.
So
just want to make sure we get a decent idea of where we are when things actually happen.
So the 3 of you are in the living room. On the same floor is the kitchen and the storage/kids room, which Madison went into.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Then there's the stairs on this floor that lead up to the second floor, where Kyle's in.
And Kyle's in like the big bed or something, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in the big bed. And there's a small little bathroom that you might call it in the room beside.
So I figure we've
spiky enough to like poke holes.
What?
I imagine putting shirts on must be difficult.
It's kind of like what's his name from that one show? Never mind.
There's definitely a movie that like my brain is trying to remember now as well.
Doro. That's
yes. Yeah. The lizard. Doro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course.
He just lays back on the pillow and it sticks to his head.
That's just gradually becoming what Kyle's character is now, isn't it?
Holy shit.
But yeah, I figure we're all down in the living room. We've kind of distributed bedrolls and pillows, cushions from whatever seating is available to figure out how we're all going to be sleeping down here.
Thailand literally just fell back on his back and passed out.
Cool. Sidman could easily usurp a couch if nobody else was going to interfere, but I guess Sidman looks at Tanelia and says, "Rock paper scissors you for the couch."
Okay.
Best 2 out of 3, or
Yeah, should we roll a D4 for this?
I was thinking a D3 or a D4, and
I don't have a D3.
Dice Tower has.
Oh no,
D3.
we'll each just message Bo
Oh,
what we're gonna throw, and then he'll tell us what happens.
All right. Rock. Paper.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I now have 2 messages.
You could also just say it out loud at the same time.
Yeah.
We
No.
could.
All right.
No. we've
Hands
already
are
committed.
thrown, and
Hands are
2
thrown.
fists land down.
Okay. Another one. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Hands are thrown, and Chris crushes Jared's scissors.
No.
Hey!
Found it. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. You agreed.
No, I did not agree.
What? Oh. Do not test me. But I will cede the couch to you. I don't need such a large sleeping surface.
And then I lay down on the floor, head on Acalia.
Why you gotta flex like that, man?
Just to spite him.
Why you gotta flex? I throw a single cushion from the couch at you. And
Acalia growls at the short gnome.
and I guess I'll take the first watch. Because we said I was gonna take a quarter of it or so.
Yeah.
And then you were saying that it was Chris's watch when things actually happened. I think
Yeah,
you had already
so
actually gotten to that,
you-
hadn't you?
Yeah. So
Then we
you
need
go
the
to
setting.
sleep, and then everyone goes to sleep. You have your first watch, in this case, and then
And then
you
I
wake
pass
up
out on a
Chris.
couch, and Chris does his thing.
And then
Ages.
so, Chris, go ahead and give me a perception check, because I'm interested to see how this goes.
Do I have? Yes, I do.
You should have perception.
15.
And actually, this would be at disadvantage.
Ah.
Yep.
15.
2 15s. Wow.
No, I got a 15 and a 16, so 15.
Oh, my brain said 15 both times. Okay. So, you hear little crawlings in the night. You know, just your average trees scraping against the windows, the wind blowing outside, owl hooting in the distance. And as this as this goes on, it's not too terrible of a watch, but you have a long watch, being half the night.
Yep.
We start to roll into what would be the middle of the night, starting into the next day. I'm assuming like what would be 1 a.m. near the third segment of the night. And you notice something scamper out of the kitchen, and its head looks directly at you. Holding a little piece of food, it's just staring at you.
You said scamper?
Yeah, it's a little
I'm
creature.
assuming this is tiny.
From your
Is
vision,
it a rabbit?
it's from your vision. It's smaller than the rabbits.
Okay,
it is
good.
Any
indeed
other campaign, and
tiny.
I'd be laughing, but
Okay, well, it's smaller than a rabbit, so I guess my guard is let down. I'm assuming it's just a rat, and I'm not gonna pay it too much attention at the moment.
it's
And
just him.
It just watches for you
Just
for a little bit and scampers back into the kitchen.
Okay.
Some more time passes and it scampers back out. And then a buddy of it scampers out next to it.
Did you say a buddy or bloody?
Buddy.
Oh, okay.
There's two of them. They're
Good
watching.
question.
Okay.
The first one hands off a piece of food to the second. It takes a
Okay.
nibble, and they both watch you.
Okay. That's kind of cute.
You hear them scamper off again, and you hear more scampering happening
Scamper,
around
scamper.
you.
Mm-hmm.
You hear some upstairs. You hear some outside.
Okay.
And then you hear some behind you.
Okay.
I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my fucking god. Oh hey.
Scamper, scamper. Scamper, scamper.
15.
Ooh, not bad, not bad.
Hearing the scampering climb down the wall behind you, you jump up, turn around, and you see another one of these beasts, these tiny beasts. You get a better look at it. It definitely is a rat,
Okay.
but it's staring in your face and it's looking around. You hear another one crawl out from the kitchen.
Okay.
As you start to listen more, you hear these beasts all around you.
Okay.
Suddenly,
you do
this
anything?
one lunges at you.
Ah. Well, in that
I would like
case-
everyone. Actually, Chris hasn't said anything yet.
Oh yeah, no,
So,
dude.
Chris,
Sidman is
I would like
snoring.
you to roll initiative.
Aha.
I think my robot is.
combat.
Oh, my robot is leaning up against the door. I think we said. So that's the
18.
thing.
All right.
I don't get any
So-
bonus to initiative, right?
Uh,
No, I
yeah,
get a plus
yeah,
1, so
yeah.
it's a 19, I
Yeah.
guess.
So, you have first hit. Go ahead and how would you like to start out your little rat infestation?
I am going to slash at this bitch with my sword. So I
Alright.
guess
Roll to
roll
attack.
attack first.
You show that actual rat, Chris.
It'll be 12.
12.
Yeah.
All right. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Let me. Is this a D8? Yeah, this is a D8.
Is this a Mar rat?
3.
You swing at it. You slice its tail off.
Mm.
It's bleeding, but it's not down yet.
Okay.
So there are currently 3 in the room with you.
Okay.
One of them actually runs over and bites Jared on the nose.
Ow!
Jared, I'd like you, waking up now, to go ahead and roll initiative.
Yes, please.
And you
I
take-
scramble from the couch looking for a bag of dice.
You take 1 damage as well.
Confound it all! I roll for initiative, and what is that?
Does
just
his
dexterity, right?
screaming wake up Ted?
Holy shit!
Yes.
Natural 20 with a +1.
All right.
Hey.
Ooh, that's a fucking hell of
So-
a way to dump a crit.
So it was.
On a rat.
What was your initiative, Chris? It was
19.
19?
I guess I got a 21.
All right. And Jared starts screaming with his high initiative, allowing Mitchell go ahead and roll me initiative.
My actual dice. Be
The-
that guy. A 10.
A 10. Okay.
This is what you get for rolling real dice, or not rolling real dice.
No, that's what I get for getting a -1 to my initiative.
How dare you not have 18 decks?
I have 8 decks. Yeah,
Close enough. Close enough.
And this one has. Okay. So
Oh.
Jared, lurching to his feet, starts screaming,
Shit.
waking Mitchell up. Chris starts cursing. What's going on? You okay, Chris?
No, I realized I have the extra attack thing. I could have attacked twice there.
Ah!
You can only do that so many times per rest.
No,
Are
it
you
just
talking
says
about
you
that
can
one?
attack twice instead of once whenever you take an attack action on your turn.
Yep.
Oh, that one.
Combat classes get that pretty
Cool, cool.
consistently. Fighter will also get an action surge that they can use to do that
So that's
twice.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was
Which
the
is how
action surge or
Ugarn-
extra.
Fucking did like goddamn 6 attacks a turn.
Something
Yeah.
dumb like that, yeah.
And that's how Zeki got up to 9 in a turn eventually.
With the shadow, yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, so Jared starts screaming, lurches to his feet. There's a rat that just bit you on the face. What would you like to do?
Oh gosh, I think I get bit and I kind of reach for my face, and as I'm screaming, it triggers an alarm in the ape bot, and it actually like boots up. There's a couple of like flashing lights as an automated alarm system activates in its head, and it like lumbers over, and it's just gonna like smash the couch where the rat has scurried. So I'm using my action to make the ape do its whack, which is a +4. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll
+4 to
roll
hit?
that. Yeah, you got
Okay.
a 12. Yikes.
All right. That hits. Go ahead.
That does hit.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to find a D8.
It's a rat. I would hope it would hit.
I don't know. Rats are they're sneaky.
They're
Slippery
nimble
little bastards.
is the circumstance.
There's a D8. And that is a what the fuck is the addition of that? 3. So I got a 1. It's got a +2, so 3 damage.
All right.
Can I squish a rat in 3
You
damage?
squished that rat.
Cool. So yeah, I screech. It freaks out my robot, which wakes up, lumbers away from the door, and just smashes the side of the couch that I have flung this rat to after it bit me.
Hang on. If it smashes the end of the couch and you're on the other end of the couch.
Where in the room do I land, Bo?
Let me look at this. So you were on what would be the right side of the house.
Imagine
now-
a farmhouse, but there is a couch.
It kinda. It's not like a farmhouse, but it's kind of a farmhouse. You know.
But there is a couch.
There is a couch. Imagine this room, but there is a couch.
Yes.
You are now what would be considered closer to the kitchen.
Cool. That works.
And Mitchell, you are close to the room that Madison went into, the storage room. All right. So then it's actually your turn. There's the one rat that's kind of close to you, and the one that is between Jared and Chris at this point.
Well, I just woke up to
Yep.
and a flying gnome. So I'm gonna look around, see the rat nearest me,
Mm-hmm.
just like point and do the thing that paladin warlocks do. D20.
Eldritch blast into a smite on a rat.
We've seen how that goes before.
Because
Plus 8, a 20 to hit.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna just assume that hits.
That's probably a hit.
God.
yeah,
That's probably a hit.
you hit it. Go ahead and roll me a damage. Because everyone loves to hear the damage.
I think I get bonuses to damage, but I don't feel like doing the math,
On a rat.
especially when I'm gonna do 7 damage.
Nice.
Yeah. With this rat is completely obliterated. Guts fly across the room. A little smoke is where it was originally. Which one was this? Was this your Eldritch Blast or the
Yes.
Smite? Oh, Eldritch
Smite
okay.
is specifically a melee attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, smite. You like hit someone with a sword, and as that's happening, I think at some point you can choose to smite as well.
Is there another one that you're able to do? Or you can claim this, as your character says, this to be your ranged
The
smite.
target is
Yeah, he just thinks he's smiting shit.
All right. So that happens. There's the one rat left near Chris.
Yep.
It actually gets to attack first. So it goes to bite at you again, Chris.
okay.
And your armor class. What is your armor class? I don't have my thing
13.
open. 13? It misses. Okay.
Cool.
All right. And then Chris, yes. Your turn.
Is this thing still up on the wall?
Yes.
Ah, damn it. All right. Well, I'm gonna slash with my sword again.
All right.
15, 16, 17, 18. I'm
It
gonna
hits.
assume that hits. Okay. 8.
All right. You chop this thing in twain. So, in the middle of the night, you all have just been attacked by a tiny little group of rats. Nothing too major. What do you do next?
Hail of thorns.
Wait, did we just kill the last rat?
You just
Yeah.
killed the last rat
Okay,
in
yeah, yeah.
this room.
Well, I like I stand back up because I doubt Sidman landed on his feet when he got flung off of the couch. And I dust myself off and I say, "Well, that was an unpleasant way to be woken up. What the hell did you do to piss those rats off, Tanelia?"
I didn't do shit.
That's what they all say.
Mhm.
And then they do shit.
Were they just inside the house? Where did they come from?
Where did they go?
Where did they come from, Tanelia and Acalia? It doesn't really work very well. But we'll go with- Ah, I see. The rats were eating our food, or what should be our food. Should we see if there are more?
Might be a good idea.
Let's just get to it then. I'd like to get back to bed as soon as possible, and I'd rather know we're not going to be interrupted again. And Sidman will start doing a circuit of the house, like running through the kitchen and looking under cabinets and shit, trying to find rats.
Go ahead and give me a actually, what check?
Thailand's just gonna like rest his head back down.
Go ahead and give me an
Like-
investigation.
I'd never stood up.
I will gladly give you an investigate investigate roll.
I was going to say perception, but I'm like, that's wrong.
That is a 21.
21.
21?
You're looking through the kitchen. You don't see any rats initially, but you do find 2 rations. They're
Ooh,
a little
tasty.
bit old, and you're not sure how edible, but you know, put
I've
them
got
with something
purified
else.
food and drink. It'll be fine.
Yeah. And so the kitchen is a dead end, but you can make your way back into the living room.
The kitchen
Uh,
passes inspection.
There is the stairs, and then the room that Madison went to go sleep in. On
I'm
this
gonna
floor.
assume that since she's not being eaten by rats, she's fine. I guess I'll knock and be like, "Hey!" and get some response back from her.
You knock, and there's no response.
I say, "If you're not going to respond, I have to open the door to check and make sure you're not being eaten."
No response.
And I open the door.
You look in, and there's some boxes, and there's a bedroll on the ground.
Is there a tiefling in the bedroll?
No.
Mm, don't like this
I
one.
look under the bedroll.
You find a dagger.
Does it look like Sala's dagger? Does she have a dagger?
I think so.
Does it look like Sala's dagger?
It looks like Sala's weapon, whatever it is.
I'm gonna pick it up, and look at it, and be like, "Has anybody seen Sala? Is she out there? Check the bathroom." And I'm gonna.
You mean the bucket?
The bucket.
Wait? You guys got to use a bucket? I went outside.
Yeah, the bathroom upstairs has a single bucket in it and
Oh
a
right,
window.
yeah.
She has. Oh, so you find a longsword, is what you find.
Ah, okay, yeah. So I guess a longsword's probably a little big for Sidman to pick up. So he like nudges it with his foot instead and goes, "Where the hell is Sala? Sala! Have we finished our long rest, by the way, Bo?
Maybe she went outside somewhere.
Have we finished our long rest? Or
Yeah.
do we
think
need
You
this
to...
is-
three have finished your long rest.
All right, okay. I swapped one of my spells. I moved. I got rid of levitate and got see invisibility.
Oh, okay. Let me go
So
ahead.
that's a thing. I don't
Ted,
remember
what
how
the
I was
fuck?
sending you the lists before.
Oh no, if you tell it to me like that, that is much easier than the list.
Okay.
So Jared, you ventured into this room. You checked out the bedroll. You've explored what would be half of it. The other half looks to be filled with boxes.
I say,
yeah.
Somebody come in here. If I get eaten by rats behind these boxes, you'll never find my body.
And you switch out what for
And
what?
I start standing up and walking into the room, Jared.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you want?
I want a large armored person to be here, so if I get attacked by rats, I don't get shredded alive.
I'm gonna lean against the door frame and go, "Yeah, bud,
Thank you.
got it."
And I go behind. I go look behind
Eyes
the
are
boxes.
very quickly closing.
All right, Mitchell, you've walked into this little room. You can see about half of it from where
I can't
you've
see
entered.
anything. I'm leaning
do you-
against the door frame with my eyes closed.
Oh, even better.
Highlight
What
is
is he-
very, very
What is he
tired.
here?
He hears himself walking against wood and a little voice in front of himself. Just about.
I'm scared of rats.
Oh, that's good shit. Yeah, but I start scurrying around behind the boxes. You can only see like the tip of my hat behind them.
Upon scurrying around the boxes, you actually see that there's a small door.
You say a small door?
Yes. This would
Uh,
be kind of underneath the stairs.
Is it like a crawl space access looking thing?
Kinda, yeah. Just a closed door from your perspective right now.
I'm gonna put my ear up against it, and like as I try to listen to it, lean into it so it opens by accident, and be like, "Oh, whoops!" and then the door opens.
You lean against the closed door,
Or unless it doesn't open, in which case.
and it does not open.
Okay. Do I hear anything weird?
You don't really, but you can hear the outside more. So, if that makes sense.
Is there like a door handle on this thing, or
Yeah,
a
there's a
latch
little
or-
doorknob.
Yeah, I'll grab it and try to pop it.
Upon opening it, rocks
Sala!
fall, you die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Cool.
End of campaign.
Good game.
Was fun. No. So you
Sala!
open the door with a loud creak. You can pull it open, and you actually find a descending staircase leading to supposedly a basement.
Is it dark down there?
It's very dark, but all three of you have night vision, so it is
Oh,
dim
right.
light for you three.
Do I have name?
You're a half elf, right? Don't they have like mediocre night vision?
I'm pretty sure you do.
Oh, I have dark vision. Right.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I look down this dark stair. Does it like a big fancy curved stair? Is it like an itty bitty little like
So you
rickety stair?
you look in and it goes down to your left, if that makes sense.
Okay.
It is the staircase above you is going up and to the right, so it's kind of between two staircases where this is located.
It's like a staircase to the basement that's underneath the staircase to the upstairs. Kind
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. I say this place is fucking spooky. Tylane, please open your eyes. I'd be much more comfortable with either you or a large dog by my side.
Oh, fine.
leering at Tanelia. Just like,
Start walk over. What do you want over here?
well, Sala's disappeared and there's a weird door in her room, so I can only imagine what happened. Adventure was to be had.
There's
Alright.
also the upstairs and a boss that you guys have not checked up on.
Do we care to check on the lizard?
Nah, he's probably fine.
He's a lizard. He's got this.
True. He's the most capable of us all. Sally Ho? And I send the robot first.
The robot starts to clunk its way down the stairs.
Can it even fit?
What size class is
It
your
is.
robot?
I think it was supposed to be side class medium.
Oh yeah, it'd be fine.
Okay.
So we got robot Jared, who's following in order, our little packing order.
Anybody?
I have.
I'll go
what?
last with the dog.
Has to like pull the dog down because it's
Yes,
like,
I
fuck
will.
that shit. I don't want to go down here.
Guess I'll go first.
Oh, third.
Third.
Yeah, I set the robot first and I'm following it because
See.
yeah.
All right. Start
No
heading
jump scares
down.
for me.
You actually venture into a small basement. It's musky. There's a couple barrels in there. Kind of hard to see exactly what's going on. Since this area is same as the upstairs, it's dark, and you guys have dark vision. It appears to be dim light, which gives you guys disadvantage on perception checks.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little bit hard to see, but you can make your way around.
Well, looking around this basement, if there's anything that like, I guess yeah, just a cursory glance around the basement. What do we see going on? Is it like a wine cellar kind of thing, or there
There's a
just
couple
walls?
storage
Is it
crates
empty?
and stuff.
Okay.
It's not as fancy as a wine cellar. It's what people were able to just put together by digging out a hole in the ground and putting some wood above it. This is earthen floor.
Yeah, so Sidman like just pads his bare foot on the dirt and it's like, it's decently packed.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm gonna have like the robot just move boxes and dig around trying to see if there's anywhere that Sala could have snuck off to in here. If I do, I have torches. Yeah. I'll strike a flint against the side of the robot to spark a torch, so we can see a little clearer.
You light up your torch a little bit, and once you do, you realize that the walls are moving.
I stop and I look at them.
Around you, you see what appears to be rats scurry up and down the sides, tails swinging about, and a couple start to lunge at you.
Yeah, let's go ahead and cast pyrotechnics.
First, since you are the source of the light and there's a couple charging at you.
Oh, lovely.
Since they are... Oh, what's that? Let's attack it. I need to do this. Okay. What is your armor class?
15.
15. They hit. And
Lovely,
they deal.
Lovely.
They deal 6 damage. Jared starting to get surrounded by a little swarm of rats.
Yeah, there's a lot of gnome screaming going on. I am not excited.
Jared, you said you wanted to do some pyrotechnics.
I think my gut instinct when I realized that the wall is like just pouring rats towards me, Yeah, I cast pyrotechnics, and what's gonna happen here is definitely regrettable.
So you
But
start to cast it. The rats kind of attack you in a sense at the same
yeah,
time,
yeah.
and there's the ones still on the wall, and there's the ones kind of attacking you. Would you?
I am going to cast pyrotechnics at the wall, so
Okay.
it's got a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
So I don't know how large this room is,
This
but in my
room,
imagination, I'm like hitting the wall and it's gonna come out towards me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna come all the way back
it might
towards me.
singe your eyebrows a bit, but it won't
Because
hurt you.
what it does is each creature within 10 feet of the target, which is the wall,
Mhm.
must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or become blinded until the end of my next turn.
Oh, cool.
And the DC for that looks like is a 16. It's a Constitution save 16
All right.
for the rats not to get blinded. And you
Okay.
have to roll for every individual rat. No, not obviously not.
See, now that you said it, he's gonna do it.
How many d20s do you own?
I am rolling repeatedly. Okay. I started rolling when you guys started talking about doing this, and
That's brilliant.
I have to roll Constitution. All right. So there are some blinded and some not blinded. Is the result of that?
Hopefully I scared away some of them or something, because that was expensive.
There are some that are blinded. They've fallen to the ground. There are some that are not, and they start to jump off the walls towards the group. As a result, they are going to attack. I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Lovely.
So that was kind of how we're going to
14.
do surprise rounds and stuff.
Okay.
Um,
I got an 11.
Jared 11,
Chris, what did you say you got?
14,
16.
16. Did someone
got
say 14? Oh, okay.
I got 14. That was me.
Chris,
It's me.
16. Ted 14. And Jared, what'd you say?
11.
11. It's so weird.
Dealing with
Okay.
this many different creatures. I don't know how many mobs you're trying to like manage, but yeah.
I'm doing swarms of rats.
Yeah.
And not swarm of rats at the same time.
Fair.
And I am doing hit point stuff. Because I wasn't exactly sure how the we wanted to go into this, so I didn't preliminary do it all.
That's fair.
Because people jumping in and jumping out.
Kind of hard to know what to prepare for with this group.
Yeah. Mostly because of the
Shoes.
oops, D4. Weirdness with our scheduling tonight. Okay. So,
Fair.
Chris, you have initiative. There is a group of rats attacking Jared. There's a group of rats on the wall in front of Jared. There is a couple more rats around, but you're not exactly sure their placements because it's a little bit hard to see.
So, what is the footage difference between the group on the wall and the group attacking Jared?
Like, how many are left in each swarm?
Yeah.
So
No, I mean like literally the feet distance between the two.
Oh.
Okay. So there is, from Jared to the wall is 10 foot.
Fuck.
And then you are 5 feet behind him.
Okay.
With his robot, I'm guessing, would be to the right of him.
My robot's about to be right in front of me.
Yeah.
Next time I get a turn.
Oh, wait, no, I know what I can do. All right, this is what we're gonna do then. The group of rats, are they like sort of grouped together?
So there is the group of rats are in Jared's space.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
so they're
are
within.
on top of me.
So the rats on top of Jared and the rats on the wall, you'd say both of those groups separately, they'd be all in like a 5-foot radius.
Oh no, they are 10 feet apart.
I know the
Because-
groups are 10 feet apart, but the rats within each group are within a 5-foot radius, right?
Like if you plopped a bomb between them.
There's the swarm of rats within a 5-foot radius. Yes.
All right, cool. In that case, this is about to get fun.
Oh no.
Jared is also in that square of 5-foot
Yeah,
radius.
no, I know,
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Acceptable casualties.
Yep.
If it says each creature, does that include Jared?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am a creature.
How much health do you have, Jared?
Enough.
Okay.
I hope.
All right. I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns at a second spell slot. Hang on,
Okay.
I need to get a pencil here. Give me a second.
I think I have enough. I think I'm good.
You should be all right. Hopefully, we'll see.
You're not confident there, bud.
Yeah. Where the fuck are my spell slot sheet? There it is. Sorry, I just need to mark out a second spell slot.
Yeah.
Here. Okay, so
keeping track of
Hail
that
of
is
Thorns,
important.
spell slot of 2. I'm going to draw my bow and attack one of the rats in Jared's swarm.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you're attacking one of them.
Yeah, I'm attacking one of the rats. Give me 1 second. I gotta read this and make sure I'm doing this correctly.
If you want to read it aloud to make sure. I'm
Yeah.
currently opening your character sheet.
Next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, the spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from your ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dex saving throw. A creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. At higher levels, which I did, if you cast this spell using a spell of second level or higher, the damage increases by 1d10 for each slot level above the first. So
Okay.
it would be 2d10.
Yep.
So
So
I'm going to make an attack at one of the rats with Jared first.
Yep.
Fucking.
So this is the swarm of rats that you are attacking.
Yeah. Hit is 22.
It hits.
Okay, and then
Uh,
I guess it'll be a 1d8 plus 1 piercing for that specific rat.
1d8. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me that damage.
That is a 9. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, plus 1, 10. Oh
10?
wait, hang on. What? I'm an idiot. Hang on. I was rolling a d10 because I was doing the fucking. Hang on, sorry. D8. 8.
8 damage.
Yeah, I got a 7. It's plus 1, so it's 8 damage at that one rat.
Okay. And then you said it was plus some damage? Or you already calculated that into your 7?
I already calculated. Yeah, I rolled a 7. It's 1d8 plus 1 piercing, so it's 8.
Oh, okay. And then the effects of the spell is that Jared and so that 5-foot square.
Each
We all
creature
get
within
bopped.
5 feet must make a dex saving throw.
Excellent.
So
Smithers.
Jared and the swarm of rats need to make a
Me.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh, do I have not advantage? Proficiency at this? Nope. Okay, I get a plus 1. Let's not drop the die off the table. 16.
And what is your what is the DC, Chris?
It should be on your spell page in Aurora.
Oh, in Aurora?
Yeah.
I have it actually printed out.
Oh, then your spell
Oh.
page on the actual printed thing as well.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the spell
His
page.
is a saving throw DC of 12.
12. Okay.
Where do you see that?
It's like where it
Oh,
lists
I see
all
it.
of them.
I
The
got it.
vanilla,
Okay,
the vanilla page.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I got it.
Okay. Wait, so it was a 12, so I beat it. Okay.
Yeah, so you only take half damage of whatever the hell it's going to be.
Oh, only half.
Yeah.
So I guess all the rats need to make that too.
Yep. I'm currently finding theirs out. I'm flipping between pages.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that's that. If you want to go ahead and roll that damage,
Okay.
and it's 2d10, I think you said.
Yeah, so it's 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
And does it say half rounded up or half rounded down?
I think D&D pretty consistently rounds one direction or the other.
I just don't remember which direction that is.
That's a Google question.
It just says half as much damage on a successful one. Give
Yep.
them fucking.
I would say round down.
That feels right. So, Jared, you take 4 damage.
Awesome. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That'll kill some rats. Maybe. You said 4? You actually write it down. Shit.
Okay. All right. The rat swarm has taken their damage.
Cool. Now to the ones at the wall.
And this is your extra attack?
Yep. Same thing with Hail of Thorns. So.
Oh, I think you can only cast 1 spell per turn.
Well, the interesting thing is that it says, alright, so next time you hit a creature with a ranged attack weapon before the spell ends, spell creates a rain of thorns. It's concentration up to a minute.
And it said the next time you do it.
So
you
that's a
cast it.
singular next
And
time.
then
The
you
next
do
time you hit a creature with a ranged attack before the spell ends. Oh, wait, so it's only a one use thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one time.
Damn it. Alright, well.
Unfortunate. A for
But
effort.
you still get to attack the swarm on the wall.
I mean, yeah, but it's only going to be one.
Well, no, the swarm has a collective hit pool.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Yeah. Swarms are a single mob, but it's multiple rats.
Are there still rats on Jared?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to swing at that then.
Please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
6 or 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14.
14?
Yeah.
Rat swarm.
Badass.
Hits. Yeah.
Okay. Damage 5.
5? Okay. Okay.
Well, damn, if Rat Swarm is like 1 health pull, that would have been nice before I fucking Hail of Thorns at a 2nd level spell slot.
Well, what
Yeah,
you
a little
did
bit.
is that you hailed the thorns the swarm at the 2nd
I
level
think-
spell slot, giving
I think,
extra damage to the
um,
swarm.
Swarms have like resistance to non-AoE attacks or something weird like that.
Well, see, I
too.
didn't know there was a distinction between a swarm. I thought when you said swarm of rats, you just meant like, I don't
A
know,
bunch of
6 or
individuals.
7. Yeah, a bunch of
Yeah, no, that's
individual rats. So I was like, I'm going to
that's fair.
AoE them all.
One of the
but-
things that's really hard to specify in Dungeons and Dragons is like the specifics of mechanics versus fluff. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
we're working on it.
I wanted to AoE a shit ton of them, but that would have been nice to know before I did
Thankfully,
that.
your AoE is more effective because it's
Yeah.
a swarm. Hitting
Oh,
an
is it?
individual dude in a swarm is kind of a waste of an attack, right? If there's 1,000 mosquitoes, stabbing one out of the air doesn't destroy the swarm. But
Yeah.
if you throw a fireball at a swarm of mosquitoes,
Since
be a little more
Gotcha.
effective.
it has resistance to what the normal attack you were making was, since it is
Gotcha.
a swarm.
Gotcha.
So
Since you
resistance
did the
gets
Hail
half
of
damage.
Thorns, it did bypass that resistance.
Mm,
So it works out.
Yeah.
gotcha.
So you did good. Yep. So that was Chris's turn. There is
Who
a
else?
rat that is behind Chris that he did
Okay.
not see that
Oh,
starts to
shit.
attack.
Cool.
Oh shit, dog.
There are hidden rats in the room, so to say. At this point, since Jared lit his torch, you guys finding them before they attack you would be easier. If you want to take what would be a bonus action just to like check.
I need to save my bonus action.
Yeah. So this one it goes to attack Chris. It misses. All right.
Hey.
Mitchell, your turn.
Cool. I'm I'm gonna go attack at the one attacking Chris.
All
Or
right.
you said there's 2 swarms, right?
So
And they've
there
only
are
attacked once.
yeah. So there's a swarm next to Chris. There is a swarm that is a swarm next to Chris. A single rat next to Chris. A swarm on the wall, and
Okay,
that's what
I'm
you've
gonna.
seen so far.
All right, the one on the wall. I'm going to hexblade curse it first,
Okay.
and then I'm going to booming blade. I must make a melee weapon attack action.
1 second. Hexblade Curse, if you could read that out.
That's just the one that I get a plus 3 to damage rolls against the target, and
Okay.
any attack roll is a critical that between 19 and 20.
Okay. All right. And then you are rolling another spell thingy.
Yes, but it is ultimately just a melee attack. So
Okay.
1d20 plus.
So that's the one on the wall that you were attacking?
Yes.
And you said it's a melee attack? What is your range? It's at least 10 feet.
Oh, I said I was walking over to the one on the wall.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry, I didn't miss that part.
directly in front of me.
Upon walking away, a rat behind you nips you in the rear.
Bruh.
And
Get
it
your ass, dude.
deals 2 damage.
It deals 2 damage through an AC of 18.
Yes.
8.
Just
Yes.
bitch your ass, dude. You don't wear ass armor?
Ah, he's got those assless chaps rocking, dude.
Rat rolls nice sometimes,
Gotta
though.
respect the transmogs. Never underestimate a rat.
Yeah, Ted, you should know this. You know rats.
All right. So
I ain't no rat.
I'm doing booming blade, which I have to do a melee attack action. So
Wow.
do that. A 12. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. A lot of things are about to happen. So let's finish out booming blade. On hit, target suffers attack normal effects, and it becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of my next turn. If it moves willingly
Boomer
before
energy.
then, it takes 1d8 thunder damage immediately.
Okay.
Is
And
that
then
what
I'm
boomer
going
energy does? Wow.
and then I'm going to expend a spell slot to divine smite.
Okay.
So
Smitude.
extra damage is 2d8 plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first. How many? What's it say my maximum is? 23 damage on that swarm.
Okay.
God damn.
That's a chunk.
Okay.
It's not even the worst part. It's just some of the stuff.
That's damage. I mean,
That swarm has received 23 damage. And then is there another part to their attack? Your attack?
Nope. That is it.
All right. Did you have any bonus actions or anything like that, or is that already included?
My bonus action was my Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
26 damage.
26.
Yeah, I forgot to include the 3 bonus damage from Blade's Curse.
Okay. So all of a sudden, Mitchell just walks across the room, gets attacked by a rat, doesn't even care, walks up to this other swarm, and just starts to wail magical energy at them.
Just one single bam.
One
Wallop.
single. And you see a couple rats get smashed into the ground by this wall up, by its tremendous force or something like that.
shockwave.
They still stand.
Shit.
Barely, but still.
It's
Try
like
harder,
2
Ted.
rats of this swarm left.
In essence, I think that's what it would be, but they still do their stuff
Yeah,
as a
mechanically,
group
they're still gonna.
since they kind of work as a unit. But since you've done that sort of stuff, I need to make these changes. Okay. As a result, it's actually their turn, and they go ahead and attack you,
Aight.
and they miss.
I
Yeah.
Next is that
paladin
person.
things.
So,
Say person.
entity unit robot.
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
Robot.
your robot gets included into my groupings. A rat decides to jump at the robot and just kind of jumps at it, completely misses
actual
it.
robot.
Yeah, it's attacking your robot.
Yeah.
It just tries and completely fails. As a result, it's your turn, Jared.
Well, I think the at this point, what Sidman is doing is like climbing on top of the robot. So what I'm using, I'm using the robot's deflect action with mine,
Okay.
which is going to defend me by imposing disadvantage on attacks that target me for the next round,
Mhm.
or until my next turn. But what that looks like is me climbing on top of the robot to get away from the rats, and it's just like slapping at them, trying to keep them off.
I love it.
Wait, what does it take exactly to order him to do that? Is it my full action, or is it my So you take the bonus action on your turn to command it to do things. Oh, okay. So I still have my main action, which I am going to use. Well, shit. I wish I had more offensive spells. Branding Smite. What does that do? I don't even. That's one of my. Yeah, I'm going to hit the largest rat swarm with a branding smite, and what that looks like, I whip out a little like cluster of metallic objects and flip a switch, and as I throw it, and as it sails through the air, it heats up, and then disperses all these little like superheated bearings, basically, that are gonna pile into the swarm of rats, and with my only other second level spell slot of the day, I am going to not cast that at all, actually, because it's a bonus action, not a main action. I don't have any actually main action attack spells. Okay. Shit. I throw a rock at them with my sling. Fuck. I was really hoping I had something there, but I changed all my spells from combat.
Dun dun dun.
I don't even have the magic stone. Yep, I'm just gonna have to sling rock into there. That's not ideal.
Job, Jared.
Jared
Yeah.
climbs up on his robot and pulls out a sling.
Yeah, I'm
Stay
standing on
away!
top of the ape, and I unwind the string that wraps
The
around
ape.
my bag, and I start spinning it around, pulling rocks out of my pebbles and flinging them down into the crowd of rats. Does a
So you're attacking the swarm that was
actually,
previously
no. I
attacking
guess
you?
I would be going for the yeah, I would be going for the swarm that's going around the ape's feet.
There was the swarm at your feet, and then there's the single rat attacking your ape.
Well, the ape came over to me and used the deflect action.
Yeah,
is
you
why
guys
I'm, like,
already had
climbing
put
on
right
it.
beside each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm shooting. Well, I guess would that single rat have kind of joined the swarm? Because then I guess I'll target it for purposes of single target damage.
It is separate. So yeah, it is separate.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll target the individual rat with the sling.
Okay.
And I got an 8.
To attack,
Yeah.
Jared pulls out his sling. After screaming, after running on top of the robot, lets go of the sling. Pebble flies and sails right past the rat.
Not my proudest moment, but I hope it's dark enough that nobody saw that. And we move on.
Up next is the rat swarm that had previously... Oh, no. Yeah. This rat swarm comes out from close to where Mitchell was originally located. It runs up, and this would be at... Let me go ahead. All right. All of a sudden, this swarm of rats comes out from where Mitchell was previously located. They run out of the darkness. You're able to see them. This is a new swarm that you guys didn't see.
Good.
It runs up out from the darkness and charges after Jared, climbing up on the robot.
That's not ideal.
Oh, you said it has disadvantage to attack, yes?
Yeah. Because the robot's trying to keep them from climbing up.
What was your AC again?
15.
Oh, they still attack you.
Oh, damn it.
And they attack you for 10 damage.
Ow, that actually hurts. Okay. We down to half HP, boys.
That is their turn.
Yeah, that's not ideal, but I don't think there's anything I can do about it now, so moving on.
And then we actually move on to Chris.
Would Sidmund or I don't remember Ted's character's name. Tylane, would they be considered Akalia's allies?
Yeah.
Yeah, your party is your allies,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, cool. Is there a swarm within 5 feet of one of them?
Yes.
Absolutely. There are two on top of me, I think.
On top of Jared? Alright.
There are two swarms on Jared, and then one swarm that Mitchell is currently attacking.
I'm going to command Akalia to go charge up to the swarm that's at Jared's feet.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Telling her to attack?
Yes, I'm gonna have her attack.
Okay.
Melee weapon attack +4 to hit. Okay, so 22 for hit.
22 for hit?
Yeah.
Hits.
That'll do.
Yeah. Let's see here. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
I don't know if a swarm can be technically knocked prone, but there is that effect.
Swarms are weird.
I think they are innately immune to being knocked prone because they are swarms.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2, so 1. Here we go. Alright, so I gotta roll 2d4 plus 2 for damage. 3, 4, 5 damage.
5 damage?
Yeah.
And that's on the one at Jared's feet.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then...
with that swarm keels over.
Hell yeah. So the new swarm that just came out.
Yes.
Let's see here. What do I want to do? Do I have anything cool I can do for this one?
Frag out!
You could always just shoot it.
Correct.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? I'm gonna go ahead and
That's kind of what the point I was at. I was like, I don't have any
So
spells to attack here. Shit.
This swarm is within 5 feet of you.
Of me?
Yeah. It's within 5 feet of Jared and you.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not gonna do that. I don't feel like risking that right now. I'm just gonna shoot the swarm.
So shooting with your longbow, since you are within 5, I think is disadvantage.
Oh, is it? Can I swap to the sword then?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, fuck. 9? Does that hit?
That misses.
Fuck! Alright,
Damn
good
it,
luck,
Chris,
everybody.
get good.
All right. So Chris's dog attacks, and Chris attacks. Dog killing a swarm, and Chris's sword falling short of hitting them.
Falling short. It's a long sword, you bastard.
But as a result, we move. Oh, there is the single rat that is behind Chris that
Oh,
tries to
man,
attack
better
him
watch
again.
out.
Oh, there we are. Chris,
That.
you are
13.
13.
One is
He deals
the
2 damage.
loneliest road, and
Oh, wow.
that's
Dude.
pretty scary.
It accumulates over time is the idea. It 2 damage
I'm
is just really
shaking
menacing.
in my boots.
2 damage is menacing when you're at 1 HP, trust me.
Labo, let the party get cocky. That's like the best strategy you've got as a DM.
All right.
Wow, 1 rat.
Mitchell,
Yeah.
your turn.
Um.
You are able to attack the swarm you did, or the swarm the single rat next to the robot, whichever
Is
you
it
choose.
no longer a swarm?
Well, there's another swarm next to it on its other side.
Would I be able to see said swarm?
Yeah. Help.
So there is the swarm that you previously attacked that has the Hexblade curse on it.
Yep.
The single rat, to your left. Then the robot, then the other swarm of rats.
I see. Okay.
So it's a little bit hard to hit them from where you are.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to hex the rats. So now I do an extra d6 of damage as a bonus action. D20 plus
Which rats?
the rats in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, okay. The swarm of them. Okay.
His rats.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
The ones that
And
Mitchell
then
went off to
I'm
go attack.
just gonna hit them with booming.
With Boomer Blade?
Does that end? Yeah, it's 1 round, and then if they don't, doesn't do much. But I'm going to cast it as my main action, and then swing.
Okay.
Hit an 11. That's
11
close.
to hit.
Yeah.
It hits.
Well, if that hits, we're just gonna do the same thing we did last time, but we're gonna use the correct numbers. Plus d6. 28.
28 damage.
Yep.
Mitchell, with a single blow for the second time, smashes into this pile of rats, squishing them, or at least the rest of them. They are now dead.
Neato.
Oh. Thank goodness we have such a prodigious exterminator in the party.
Whack, whack.
Whack, whack, indeed.
Well, tidily done. With that handled, and no further sign of Sala.
There is still the one
There's
swarm.
still rats.
There's still rats.
Oh.
Mitchell took care of
Oh.
a swarm of rats.
Oh!
I took care of Kalia took care of the other. There's still 1 swarm left, and I think 1 rat behind me, and that's it.
And another rat.
And where are we in initiative?
There is a rat currently attacking your robot.
Fluff.
It attacks for 2 damage.
Wait, rude.
Yeah.
No.
There's a
Not
single
allowed.
rat attacking your robot. It's kind of funny.
I'm just curious how a rat can do damage to a metal thing.
It's chewing on the leather.
They got strong
The
teeth.
seats.
Chewing on the leather.
That
Rat
piece of
crit
shit,
slices your Achilles tendon. 18 damage.
All right. So the single rat attacks. Then there is Jared's turn.
Just smash them! Smash! Smash! And the ape
Holy
smashes.
shit. Oh my god. You're
Going after the swarm.
fucking headset.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Sidman's not having this rodent nonsense. And the ape is going to whack the swarm at its feet,
All right.
which is a yikes. Well, that's a natural one.
Oh,
Oof. Luckily, that swarm is not occupying anyone's space.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I think wait, that was just my bonus action.
hit him with your slingshot again.
So bonus action to control robot, and then
Bonus
main
action.
action.
Yeah, main action. I guess I'm flinging with the sling again. Let's go. That's a 6.
6, you miss.
No!
So the robot swings at the pile of rats, and they all kind of
They just go
jump on
around
the
it.
arms of the robot.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Jared pulls out his sling and shoots a pebble, flies in the complete opposite direction. We're not even sure if he
Professional
has.
adventurer.
We're not even sure if he has dark vision anymore. You know.
Rude.
As a result, this swarm of rats, the robot misses. They don't see you as a threat anymore, and they turn to their left and attack Chris.
No respect.
Wait, the
They-
swarm is attacking me?
Yep, there's a swarm attacking you.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Sorry, I was so bad. The rats decided that I wasn't worth their time.
Oh, yeah,
Chris,
apparently.
your AC 13.
Yeah,
They hit
fuck.
9 damage.
Fuck!
And that is the swarm's turn.
That's not great. That's not great by any means.
Now it is Chris's turn.
What you got?
Gonna swing at the swarm. It's right in fucking front of me.
You commanded your dog to attack. Does it continue to attack now since
I'd have to command him to attack again, but since the swarm is immune to prone, there's kind of really no point.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was a dog continues to try to attack things or not, but okay.
I don't think so. No, because it uses my main action to command the beast to attack.
I usually like to rule that animals in combat will only follow commands if you use actions, but they will continue to do things. But
Yeah.
that's on you as a DM.
That's your call.
I was of the idea that you use one action to command the dog to start attacking, and then it continues to attack through the rest of the engagement.
If that's what you want to do, I'm
Yeah.
more than happy to do that.
That makes sense to me.
So I guess the dog is gonna bite the swarm.
Yeah. And
Just
you're going
charge in there and
to
start shaking rats.
2d4. Oh wait, I need to roll the hit for her first. Well, that misses. So
Shit.
fuck that.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'm swinging with my sword now. That also misses. Cool.
Chris and his dog start to attack swarm number 3 and miss, as did Jared and his robot. This swarm seeming very, very evasive, I guess. Or maybe you guys
Slippery little bastards.
maybe you guys need to work on your aim.
It's dark. I'm tired. Okay.
Since it's Chris's turn has ended, the single rat behind him is going to try
Wait a
to
minute.
attack.
Advantage on winners and prestigious.
It's an actual. Wait a minute.
Bonus subsequent.
Chris?
Yeah, I guess I'll use my bonus action actually.
Oh.
I'm gonna expend a first level spell slot and put Hunter's Mark on the swarm.
What does Hunter's Mark do?
Choose a creature you can see within range, mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. You have advantage on any wisdom or wisdom check you make to find it. If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature.
Yeah, it's like Hex,
Okay.
but Hunter's Mark.
Just
Yeah.
mark him for death.
Yeah. So, you use your bonus action to mark this one.
Yeah.
All right. All right. But the single rat still tries to attack you, the one that was behind you,
Yeah, no,
All the
that's
single
fine.
rodents.
Yeah, yeah.
All the single rodents. All the single rodents.
and it deals 1 damage.
Oh my fucking god.
What are you hippie med?
I thought you said that little damage was no problem, Chris.
Yeah, no, the
It
little
happened.
damage is no problem. It's that fucking swarm that's pissing me off at the moment.
All right.
I'm sure we'll come out of this fine.
As a result, we move back to Mitchell. There is a single rat beside the robot that is near you.
That's
On
it.
the other side of the robot is the swarm.
Oh, okay.
So you would need to, I guess, if you're going for a melee attack, you would need to let the single rat attack you while you walk away from it. If you want to
walk
move
away.
towards the swarm.
It's near me? I thought it was near Chris.
Oh, that's a different single rat.
So there's 2 single rats in a swarm.
That is
Gotcha.
left. Yes.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that and just
Oh
walk
shit, I
over
could have
to
made
the other
another
swarm.
attack.
All right. So it
Damn
gets
it,
its
Chris.
attack of opportunity and misses.
Fair enough. As my bonus action, I'm going to move my Hex to
New swarm.
I feel like I
new
should get
swarm?
that as like a
and
because we changed shit up mid combat. Confused me.
then I'm going to do the same thing as the previous one, Booming Blade it.
All right.
Rolled a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. I'm going to do the same thing. And attack it and smite it.
Attack
29
and smite.
damage. Oh, wait. Hey, hang on. I get to re-roll. Where's that to hit? For great weapon fighting. Nope. Nope. I get to re-roll it.
I think it's one's on damage, right?
It is ones on damage. D10. So swap that 1 for a 9. So
Jesus.
An upgrade.
38 damage.
yeah. No, 37.
37
Good
damage.
enough.
Yes.
What
'cause
type
you
of damage
add
is this?
Bludgeoning or something.
Holy and slashing?
So is there some part of that that's holy and some part that's slashing?
Radiant, not holy. Yes.
Okay. I've been kind
How
of
much is what?
ignoring it for the previous ones. But since you're dealing so much damage, I'd like to know which was what, so I can properly.
The 8 and the 2 was radiant, so a total of
Okay.
10 radiant. And then
And then 19 bludgeoning or something like that. Slashing.
this makes a little sense. Why does it say I rolled a 10 on a d6?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Oh, you said D10 plus 8?
Oh, hang on. Did I actually fuck this up?
No. D10 plus 8 plus 2d8 plus d6.
I think it's not parsing it right. Would be.
I think it might do it from lowest to highest, is what I'm thinking.
Okay, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
So
So the 1 would actually be
a d6.
Yeah, okay. This makes more sense. Okay, so instead of 29, it's 31.
Okay. And then 10 of that was radiant damage.
Yeah, 10 was radiant, and then 3 of it was necrotic.
3 of it necrotic.
That's a spicy combo.
And then
For real.
and then the rest of it,
The
9
10
of it.
and the 8. So
That
8
was
18 of it was just slashing.
slashing. Okay. So that's okay. All right. Okay.
I'm gonna just pull out my actual dice.
Yeah.
This will be easier instead of trying to figure out why this isn't parsing it the way we think it would be.
Dice make things easier in this case.
Anywho, over 30 damage to the swarm.
If it was the full damage.
Why would it not be?
Resistance.
Because it's going to have resistance to the slashing. Which is
and
why you need to know the
possible
individual
other
parts.
resistances. Bum bum bum.
It's resistant to dream damage because it's a dream.
Dun dun dun.
So
as a result, the swarm of rats still stand. Barely, but they do. It is then that was that. Oh, single rat. The one that got it to attack Mitchell one time. It sees Mitchell just smash into the swarm. It's going to try and run away. As a result,
it's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, dude.
It tried to attack you. It missed. It was doing its best, and then so you just smashed like a whole family. It's like, oh god.
I ended a lineage here.
And
in one
well, it's not ended yet.
Well.
The robot does get a attack of opportunity on this single rat.
Oh, the single.
Jared.
What?
The robot
Oh,
gets
the robot gets an attack of opportunity. Okay, yeah. Sorry. That is going to be a +4. Which is an 18, which, okay. That's good. 1d8 plus 2 damage. I think this is the second time I rolled 3 damage on this guy. We don't talk about it.
The rat, with its 1 HP remaining, scurries off.
Oh my gosh. I don't have my revenge!
As a result, it is Jared's turn.
Is it still scurrying off?
Let me double check its move speed. Because there is obstacles to attack it now. It scurries behind some boxes and stuff.
Is there still a swarm? What's left?
There's a swarm next to you, yes.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna tell the ape to smash, and I'm gonna keep slinging. Yeah. So ape smash. Unless the attack of opportunity.
That would be a reaction, I am pretty sure.
Okay. So the ape misses. The ape continues flailing wildly, rolling a whole 7 on its attack against the swarm.
It doesn't have night vision or something like that.
And while I am like teetering on top of it, I am actually, I guess since it's not using the defend action, I have fallen off of it into the swarm. And I'm going to continue to sling rocks at them.
All right.
Best as I can with a fucking 24. That's a
Ooh.
natural 20. So does that mean I
Ooh.
double the dice? I rolled the d6 twice?
Yes. That's how I like to do it.
Okay, so the first d6 is a 4, and the second d6 is a 6. So 10 damage
10 damage.
from a pebble through
Uh,
a swarm of rocks that is then reduced to 5 because resistance.
All right. Pebble flies in. It nails 3 rats in the head somehow. Maybe because they're so close together.
I'm a pro, dude.
But there's still a few other rats in that swarm.
Shit. We'll get them next time, boys.
We then move on to Chris.
Excellent.
There is a
Yeah.
swarm of rats next to you and a single rat that has been gnawing on your heels.
Okay, fuck the single rat. Kayla's gonna bite at the swarm again. That misses. Alright, I'm gonna swing at the fucking with my sword. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
A 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Alright, one more swing with the sword. Okay, that hits. That's a 16, 19.
That hits.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool. 1d8 plus 0 slashing. Fucking 1d.
Bruh.
Also, can I just point out that I got confused the last time since we changed up that whole like dog thing, so I thought I was taking the action and I completely forgot about my extra attack that last roll.
Oh.
Can I get that for free?
Makeup actions.
Mm,
You changed the rules mid combat. You put a curveball on me.
I'm sorry. I'll allow it. Go ahead and make one more attack.
Mercy, please.
Does a
mercy.
10 hit?
A 10 hits.
Okay, all right.
Congratulations, you have found their AC.
5 damage.
5 damage?
Jesus. Yeah.
All right. The swarm has been smacked again.
Let it be over.
I'm not sure if this swarm is considered a swarm anymore by how many of these rats should have been taken out. But it's hanging on by single threads. As a result, before we move on to that swarm, the single rat that's been at Chris's heels is going to attack his heels once again.
Yeah, that's fine.
It
He's just
misses.
living his best life, man.
Oh, finally.
This rat finally, it should have hit like in all reasonable manner, but it grows weary by attacking your heels. It decides to take a little nap or something like that. As a result, I think it is Swarm's turn.
Oh, boy.
Chris, the swarm you have just hit, it is mad.
Ruh-roh.
I think we're completely out of order at this point, but it misses. We've done
Good.
Chris. Mitchell, I think it is your turn.
How many rats are there?
There is the swarm and the single one that is hard for you to reach. The swarm you are next to.
Gotcha.
Bard there.
Yeah.
We always have the nuclear option.
Actually,
I gave you a stink bomb, right?
hang on. I've got a nuclear option. I'm going to Thunderous Smite as my bonus action.
Bruh. A little overkill.
The swarm that's hanging on by a thread. Mitchell's pulling out the nukes.
Yes.
And then I'm going to Booming Blade.
I mean, that ought to do it. Let's
So, D20 plus 8. Since we know that one. 14.
14. What type of attacks?
That's a 2 hit. Does that hit?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So we got 1d10 2d6, 1d6, and then 8 on top of that. That's 10 plus 4 plus 1 is 15 plus 8 is 23 damage.
Okay.
And everything. Wait, no, never mind. Everyone hears a giant thunderous clap as I clap them cheeks.
Mitchell bends down and starts patting rat butts. As a result, the rats keel over.
It was too cringe for them.
Too cringe for me, at least. There is a single rat left in the room. Chris, are you able to do it?
He's
Is
just
it
gonna
the one
ignore
right
it again.
behind me?
Yeah, the one right behind you. Do you want to try and take it out?
Yeah,
He's
I'm gonna
got
walk
gumption.
away.
Just
I'm
leave
gonna,
him
I'm
be.
gonna, I'm gonna walk
I
away and
respect
take
that,
an
right?
opportunity attack. No, I'm
All
just
right.
kidding. I'm gonna turn around and swing.
I was
actually,
I was
wait,
getting ready to
Does
roll.
does a Kalia get to attack it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Roll her fucking hit. Does a 9 hit?
Single rat.
Every
9
time you say
misses.
single rat.
Huh?
9 misses.
Okay. I'm gonna swing with the sword. 13.
Hits.
Does that hit? All right. 7 damage.
And you slice it in twain.
Finally. Fuck.
One rat escaped. The one that ran away after seeing Mitchell smack a rat swarm. But you guys have still not found your friend.
Sala!
Jared walking around with his little torch, I'm assuming. Could you guys... do you guys want to look around the room a little bit more? Or something like that?
Absolutely.
I look over at the gnome and I go, "What's up with you and getting us involved with small rodents?"
What do you mean? You're the one who got us in trouble with the rabbits. You
I
shot
don't
it.
know. I wasn't the only one who was going to.
Well, my point stands.
Acalia. I think that's the dog's name, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is actually behind a box, you see. Halfway.
Oh.
If Chris walks over, he's able to see that there's a rather small hole. Big enough if you guys like laid down on your stomach so you'd be able to squeeze through. But she's halfway in.
Wait, Kalia is squeezing into a box?
Not a box behind a box. There's a hole in the wall.
What the fuck? Why is
Yep.
she squeezing into a hole in the wall?
I don't
I
know.
didn't tell her to,
Dog.
I didn't tell her to do that.
She's
She's
just
a
like, hey,
dog.
look.
Dog doing dog stuff. Control your animal. It's going to get into the wall over there or something.
I'm
and
gonna
get eaten by rats.
Grab her by the neck and pull her
Like,
back.
No.
Reach into this
No.
random hole, grab the dog by its neck.
Wait,
and
did she
pull it
go
back
into the
out.
hole? I thought she was just poking her head into the hole.
Yeah.
She was like
Halfway in.
Oh my fucking.
Chris literally trying to keep his dog under control.
No. I can keep my dog under control. You just won't let me keep my dog under control.
Control your animal, Chris.
It's called
Answer your
advancing
phone.
the plot line.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, what's in the hole?
I don't know. What's in the hole?
Spiders.
I don't.
Sophie spiders.
That's what she said.
You guys could bend down to look in.
Nose goes.
I touched this.
I'm already touching my nose.
Chris, did you touch your nose?
I'm going in the hole. I mean, I was going in anyways.
I
So.
respect it. I respect
Chris starts to crawl inside the little enclosure and
Oh.
sees a rat up ahead. The
How
rat.
small of a hole are we talking?
Chris is on his belly. So
Snelia is a short, skinny bitch.
most of you guys are going to have to crawl. Jared, your robot,
He's
Since
probably not
it's
gonna.
it's size class medium, therefore it should be
It
able
is
to fit through the
broad.
hole.
Should we'll find out. Oh,
But you guys are able to look down the passageway as you start to do. It opens
and we
up
see
into a
thousands of rats.
larger room. And in said room, in the center of the room, outruns a rat. It's a bit different. Its
Is it an
eyes are
unusually
glowing
large
red.
claw rat?
Its eyes are glowing red.
Oh boy.
And there's a couple rats around it. It squeaks. And the other rats start doing things. It looks like this is the leader of the rats.
Perhaps he knows the Rabbit King.
Why do we keep running into rodent societies?
Sensing a theme here.
Could I get perception checks from everyone?
Absolutely not.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. Let me see. What's
Oh,
that?
hey, D20 plus 8. Nice.
Mine's not great, but I'll roll. I got a 13. Lucky number.
And Mitchell, you got a natural 20 plus 8?
No.
No. I got an 17, but it's the same as my, like, to hit.
Oh,
Like-
okay. And Chris?
Sorry, what?
Perception check.
Perception.
Oh,
check.
perception? Fuck.
It's
19.
19.
not bad. That's not bad.
Upon entering the room, Jared and Mitchell, you are the last two into the room, and you're able to see some rats in this room. And you guys' eyes eventually land upon the rat in the center with its glowing eyes. Chris, you were the first one into this room. You've had a little bit more time to become aware of your surroundings.
Uh-huh.
This room underneath the ground, kind of hard to get to. There's the center rat. Its eyes are glowing, and it's odd. It's a very strange looking rat. Its lower half is normal. Its head is larger, and its brain is exposed to the open air.
Ugh.
It looks to be the commander of the rats. It turns around and looks at you. It screeches. You see some rats start to charge at you. And off in the corner of the room, you see a boss and Sala.
Ah.
Oh shit.
At this point, we will end this session.
What a cliffhanger.
I get it now. So the other two are gonna have to like figure out how they got there, and then we all meet up again, and then we can. That's a cool idea. That's a cool idea.
That's
Cool
fun.
idea. I like you, Bo. I like your plot devices.
I wasn't exactly sure because I had an idea for what I wanted to start out with. And the idea was I'm going to have them two do something that was relatively short.
But
But since they couldn't make it, we're going to extend that little shortness into something longer.
cool.
Mm.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with their side of the session then. That'll be interesting to hear about in the post.
Yeah.
Yeet.
And
I'm
depending-
assuming we shouldn't tell them too much.
No.
about this
No,
session.
No, we don't tell them anything.
Yeah.
They won't tell you guys anything. And during the next session of which you all should be together, it should be. I'm hoping we'll all be able to get together as a.
I don't
Well,
like
person
the
2 weeks from
emphasis.
now. 2 weeks from now
Oh,
is
We are going to make it later
day
because
after Christmas.
yeah,
Ooh,
holiday stuff.
spicy. Okay.
Or
So
actually,
we'll-
no, technically, if are we playing on Sundays or Saturdays?
It should be Fridays. I thought
Fridays,
It was,
because Friday 2 weeks from now is Christmas Day.
yeah, no, that's why later, whenever we meet up again.
I
There's no definite date yet.
Oh.